Hi everyone, and welcome to your ultimate guide to the best things to do in Antigua, the sun-soaked Caribbean island famous for its 365 beaches. Yes, one for every day of the year. Turquoise waters and rich colonial history. This island, part of the twin island nation of Antigua and Barbuda, is a true tropical paradise that perfectly blends laid-back island vibes with vibrant culture and adventure. Whether you're here to relax on powdery white sands, sail into a hidden cove, hike through lush hills with panoramic views, or dive into the colorful reefs teeming with marine life, Antigua delivers experiences that stay with you forever. It's the kind of destination where history meets beauty, where you can walk through centuries-old forts in the morning and swim with stingrays in the afternoon, then end your day with fresh seafood as the sun sets in a blaze of tropical color. In this guide, we're diving deep into 10 unforgettable things to do in Antigua. From exploring Nelson's Dockyard and dancing at Shirley Heights to discovering hidden coves and vibrant markets, you'll see why Antigua is one of the Caribbean's most captivating islands. 1. Explore historic Nelson's Dockyard. One of the crown jewels of Antigua is the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Nelson's Dockyard, a beautifully preserved 18th-century naval base located in English Harbor. This historic site was once the headquarters of Admiral Horatio Nelson during the late 1700s, and today it's the only working Georgian dockyard in the world. As you wander through the stone buildings and cobbled pathways, you can almost feel the echoes of sailors and shipbuilders who once bustled here centuries ago. Many of the old warehouses and officers' quarters have been converted into charming hotels, shops, restaurants, and museums, giving you the chance to explore history while enjoying modern comforts. The Dockyard Museum, located in the former Admiral's House, tells the story of Antigua's maritime past and offers fascinating exhibits, including old navigational tools, artifacts, and personal items from the era. This area is also a hub for events, especially the famous Antigua Sailing Week, when the harbor comes alive with races, parties, and celebrations. Whether you're a history buff, a sailing enthusiast, or simply looking for one of the most picturesque spots on the island, Nelson's Dockyard is a must-visit. 2. Take in the views from Shirley Heights. For one of the most iconic views in the Caribbean, make your way to Shirley Heights, a restored military lookout and gun battery perched high above English Harbor. The view from here is breathtaking. The sparkling blue sea dotted with sailboats, lush green hills rolling into the distance, and sunsets that paint the entire sky in fiery orange and pink. During the day, you can hike up from Galleon Beach along a trail that winds through tropical forest and rewards you with spectacular viewpoints along the way. Once at the top, explore the remnants of the old fortifications and imagine what life must have been like for the British soldiers stationed here centuries ago. But Shirley Heights isn't just about the view, it's also famous for its Sunday night party. Every week, locals and visitors gather for a lively evening of steel drum music, reggae, dancing, and barbecue under the stars. 3. Relax on Dickenson Bay Beach. When people picture Antigua, they often imagine the perfect Caribbean beach. Soft white sand, calm turquoise water, and a row of palm trees swaying in the breeze. That vision becomes reality at Dickenson Bay, one of the island's most popular and beautiful beaches. Here, you can swim in the warm, shallow waters, stretch out on the sand with a book, or enjoy water sports like paddleboarding, jet skiing, and snorkeling. The bay is also lined with beach bars, restaurants, and resorts, making it easy to grab a cocktail or enjoy a meal without straying too far from your lounge chair. For a quieter vibe, you can walk toward the far ends of the beach, where the crowds thin out, and you'll feel like you have your own slice of paradise. 4. Sail around the island. Antigua is one of the sailing capitals of the Caribbean, and one of the best ways to experience it is by getting out on the water. Whether you join a group catamaran cruise, charter a private yacht, or hop on a traditional sailing vessel, circling the island by boat gives you a whole new perspective. As you sail along the coast, you'll discover hidden coves, secret beaches, and stunning rock formations that can only be reached by water. Many tours stop for snorkeling in coral reefs where you can swim alongside colorful tropical fish, rays, and sometimes even sea turtles. Some cruises include a barbecue lunch right on the beach or a stop at the neighboring island of Barbuda, famous for its pink sand beaches. If you're lucky, you might even spot dolphins racing alongside the boat or flying fish skipping across the waves. 5. Swim with stingrays at Stingray City. For a wildlife experience like no other, head to Stingray City, Antigua, where you can swim and snorkel with dozens of friendly southern stingrays in their natural environment. After a short boat ride out to a shallow sandbar surrounded by coral reef, you'll step into clear, waist-deep water where the stingrays glide gracefully all around you. Guides provide information about these fascinating creatures and show you how to safely interact with them. You can touch their silky smooth skin, feed them fish, or simply watch as they swim by with effortless grace. The stingrays here are completely wild but accustomed to human interaction, making the experience both thrilling and safe. 6. Visit Betty's Hope Sugar Plantation. To understand Antigua's history, a visit to Betty's Hope is essential. This 17th century sugar plantation was the first and largest on the island, and today it stands as a powerful reminder of the island's colonial past and its ties to the sugar industry. Walking through the site, you'll see the stone remains of the estate, including 2 restored windmills that once powered the sugarcane crushing process. The small on-site museum provides insight into plantation life, the technology of sugar production, and most importantly, the stories of the enslaved Africans whose labor sustained the industry. 7. Go hiking in the Antigua Rainforest. Beyond its beaches, Antigua also has lush interior landscapes perfect for hiking and eco-adventures. The Antigua Rainforest Canopy Tour is a popular choice, offering zip-line rides through the treetops, suspension bridges, and nature trails that immerse you in the island's flora and fauna. If you prefer a slower pace, there are guided hikes that take you through rolling hills, dense forests, and scenic viewpoints. Popular trails include the hike from Galleon Beach to Shirley Heights, which combines exercise with breathtaking panoramas, or the more challenging Boggy Peak climb, the highest point on the island. Along the way, you'll spot tropical birds, lizards, and perhaps even a mongoose darting through the underbrush. 8. Discover Half Moon Bay. For a more secluded beach experience, head to Half Moon Bay, a crescent-shaped stretch of sand that's often considered one of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean. Protected as a national park, the bay is known for its stunning turquoise waters and surrounding greenery. The eastern side of the bay is perfect for body surfing and enjoying the rolling waves, while the western end is calmer and better for swimming and snorkeling. The beach is large enough that even on busy days you'll find plenty of space to spread out and relax. There's a laid-back beach bar where you can grab a drink or snack, but much of the bay feels wonderfully natural and untouched. Half Moon Bay is the ideal spot if you're looking for beauty, peace, and a little adventure all in one. 9. Shop and Stroll in St. John's. The capital of Antigua, St. John's, is a lively port city that combines colonial architecture, local markets, and modern shopping. Start at the colorful public market, especially on Saturday mornings, when vendors sell everything from fresh tropical fruits and spices to handmade crafts and island clothing. Explore the streets lined with pastel-colored buildings. Stop into duty-free shops for jewelry and souvenirs, or visit the Museum of Antigua and Barbuda, located in a former courthouse dating back to the 18th century. Don't miss the chance to see St. John's Cathedral, with its striking twin towers and fascinating history. And of course, the city is a great place to try local food, from roadside vendors selling conch fritters to sit-down restaurants serving pepper pot stew and other island favorites. 10. Take a day trip to Barbuda. While Antigua gets most of the attention, its sister island Barbuda is equally worth a visit. Just a short ferry or small plane ride away, Barbuda is a paradise of pink sand beaches, untouched landscapes, and abundant wildlife. One of the highlights is the frigate bird sanctuary, one of the largest in the world, where thousands of birds nest and soar above the mangroves. The island's beaches are some of the quietest and most pristine in the Caribbean. Imagine walking for miles along powdery pink sand without seeing another soul.